Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm ObscureAngelPT, and for today what we have here is Yooka-Laylee. So Yooka-Laylee was developed by Playtonic Games, which is a new studio, and it's using Unity 5 engine, which is very demanding. So Playtonic Games are having as a publisher Team 17, the same developers and publishers of Worms series. And in case you don't know, Playtonic is a studio, a new studio, like I told you, that have members from the ancient Rare studio. And the Rare developed a game long time ago, I guess on the 90s if I wasn't mistaken, that is called Bazoo-Kazoo. So Yooka-Laylee is pretty much a new Bazoo-Kazoo. It's a spiritual successful, like people used to tell. So looking to the settings, this game doesn't have too much settings. As you can see, I'm running at 1080p. You can enable or disable full screen, you can enable or disable VSync, and the half VSync locks the game to the half of the refresh rate. In most of the cases, people use 60Hz monitor, so if you use half VSync, what it's going to happen is pretty much the game being locked to 30 FPS. So for this video, I did benchmark the good, the beautiful and the fantastic settings. And as you can see, between the fantastic and the beautiful, there is too much of a difference. It's just a slight difference on the shadow resolution, but on the good settings it seems that it disables shadows. Not really the case. On the good, what it happens is the shadow distance gets dropped back, but to some point that is very bad. I mean, the shadows only start to draw like 2 or 3 meters in front of your foot. It's very distracting. PS4 and Xbox One, this shadow thing is very noticeable, but it gets pretty much between the good and the beautiful. So we are currently playing above the settings of the consoles, because we don't notice, with the fantastic settings that we are playing right now, we don't notice any shadows getting drawn into the screen. It seems that they are already there since the beginning. And we are actually accomplished much better frame rate than the PS4. PS4 comes with a locked on the 30 FPS. On our PC, we don't get 60 FPS most of the time, but we can say that pretty much 25% of the time, no, let's say other way, 75% of the time we get 60 FPS. Okay, that's pretty much the thing about this game, about the performance of this game. Now let's talk a little bit more about the games. Yooka-Laylee is a successful spiritual, or a spiritual successor of Bazoo-Kazoo, so the gameplay is pretty similar. And like you know, this is a very small developer, so we don't. It seems that they didn't add the money for voices, or they preferred not to use it. But this is something that really gets a little bit on my nerves. Might be just me, okay? It can be funny, but for me it's a little bit. It's a little bit strange, you know. All the chats between these characters, all the voices and stuff, it's just okay, it really gets me on my nerves. Okay, I'm 27 years old by now, but even for the kids I know this is quite strange, but okay, that's the thing, okay. So, but now talking a little bit about the market itself, I'm kind of shocked in a good way that Playtonic Games did develop the PC version as the native, or let's say decided to develop the PC version and then port it to the consoles. They even outsourced the console development for other teams. So it seems like okay, we are going to develop this for the PC as the main platform, and all the rest is going to get outsourced. That is to Linux version or Mac, but I don't know if they outsourced their development or not. But the consoles have been outsourced, and that is why maybe the performance is not at pair, or let's say at the same level as the PC. Okay, so the PC is really the definitive version of Yooka-Laylee. And this is good indeed, but it gets a little bit strange because consoles usually in this type of platform games really shine on the sales. Let's say that they sell pretty much more platform games on the consoles than on the PC, because usually most of the kids nowadays have consoles. Yes, there are kids too with PCs, that's not the case, but most of the new kids like to play on consoles this type of games, and I fully understand that. It's much more friendly playing this type of game with a gamepad, despite, yes, the PC supports gamepad and I'm using a gamepad to play this game. But yeah, you know, usually these type of games do get released on the console, sometimes never got or get released on the PC. But in this case, not only we get the PC version, we are having this as the main platform, so this is really a great vote of confidence by the Playtonics, okay? So with that, that's pretty much it that I want to talk about Yooka-Laylee. If you want to buy this game, if you enjoy the game itself, you can buy it through Steam. I left a link on the description of the video for the Steam page of the game. Also, I left a link of the Kinguin, which should be a little bit more cheaper if you want to buy the game on Kinguin, and if you use that link you will be directly supporting this channel. And if you know what frame rate did I got with the other settings, just check the description of the video or the end of it, where I discuss a little bit more about the performance. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Yeah. 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 Nie, nie. Nie, nie. Nie. Nie, 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 nie. Nie, nie, nie. Nie, 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 nie. Nie, nie. Nie. Nie, nie. Nie. Nie, nie. Nie, nie. Nie, nie, nie. Nie, nie. Nie, nie, nie. Nie, nie, nie.
Hello boys and girls, welcome to the performance section of the video. So on the fantastic and beautiful, performance is pretty much the same, which is surprising. So beautiful for me is a setting that shouldn't even exist. So use fantastic if you want to play this game with the maximum settings. As for the good settings, it was the setting that I told you that really draw back the shadow distance, and it's a little bit strange to play that way, but that way really guarantees you a 60 FPS experience, so no drops from 60 with the good settings, while the fantastic 27% of the frames got lower than 60 FPS. Also, on the good settings on the second level, maybe the 60 FPS is not guaranteed on the alpha effects of the fire, but that's just a small place where the game is more demanding. So for the fantastic settings, the game uses 2 GB of VRAM and 3.9 GB of RAM. So yes, if you have 4 GB of RAM, I believe that you can play the game, but still I would suggest you to have at least 6 GB for this game. Yeah, it's a little bit weird to say that from a game so stylized like this one, and let's say for the kids, despite I do like this type of games. As for the CPU usage, the game used 25 to 40% and GPU usage was completely maxed out with no bottleneck, okay? So that's pretty much all that I want to talk about Yooka-Laylee. Hope you enjoyed the video and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye, thank you a lot for watching.